What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Credit, and I'm back with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So Danny Garcia recently did an interview with Fight Hype, and in this interview he talks about, was it Fight Hype or Fight Hub? Either one. You guys know what I'm talking about. He talked about being a promoter. They asked him about being a trainer. He said he don't have the patience for being a trainer, but he's becoming a promoter. You know, he wants to start off small. He's doing a show right now in Atlantic City. He has one of the up-and-coming prospects from Philly, Dylan Price, that's going to be on the show. And then the heavyweight, a lot of people know him. He claimed he knocked out Anthony Joshua and Joey DeWecco. So Danny Garcia is doing his thing, promoting those guys. You know, Joey DeWecco, he has like a 6-fight winning streak. But anyway, Danny Garcia is saying he's interested in fighting Terence Crawford. Says Terence Crawford, because he was asked about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence situation. Errol Spence making all the excuses. And he said Errol Spence just needs to just realize at this point in time, Terence Crawford is just a better fighter. And there's no reason for a rematch, but he don't mind a rematch. But he said he's open to fighting Terence Crawford. And I'm not mad at that fight. I feel like this is the Terence Crawford era. And he do need a guy like Danny Garcia, because a lot of people always talk about who did you beat? Who did you beat? A fight with Danny Garcia is bigger than a fight with Jerome Boots Ennis. And you people know that. So don't be trolling in the comment section and saying all the nonsense y'all be saying. It's all about who you beat. You know? And you got to beat somebody with an extensive resume. Danny Garcia got an extensive resume. You know what I'm saying? That's what Canelo Alvarez was doing. Beating guys. Being Hall of Famers with great resume. Whether they were past their prime or not. He was still fighting them, right? He was still fighting them. He was still beating them. And that's why when you look at his resume, it looks so good, because he fought a lot of big names. So I think at this time in Terence Crawford's career, he should only focus on the names. Jerome Ennis is not a name. Like, it's a fight I want to see, but he's not a name. People are still saying, you only beat one fighter, Errol Spence. Well, he can add Danny Garcia to that list. He got Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. I was going to say Ugas, but I think Ugas, he tapped out. Because if you're losing a guy like Mario Barrios, I don't think anybody's calling for a Ugas fight. But Danny Garcia is the only guy that's never been really dominated and knocked out before. I've never seen Danny Garcia drop. I don't know if I've even seen him really truly hurt. It looked like he got a little wobble in the Keith Thurman fight. All of his fights has been close fights, except for the Errol Spence fight. But the Errol Spence fight, he had an excuse for the Errol Spence fight. He said he was battling mental health issues. So, I mean, this is a guy we can give Crawford complete credit for. If Crawford can go in there and stop him, he's never been stopped. I mean, I don't know. Can Crawford stop Danny? This is a fight a lot of people are going to be like, yo, can Crawford knock out Danny Garcia? This guy knows how to survive. He knows how to fight. Errol Spence couldn't stop him. Keith Thurman couldn't stop him. Sean Porter couldn't stop him. All of these dudes fought him, and nobody was able to stop Danny. So, eyes are going to be on this fight. Can Bud do it? They're going to say Bud is finally fighting a healthy fighter. They're going to say Bud is finally fighting a healthy fighter. A fighter with a name who don't have an injury. I mean, that's what they're going to say. You know. But all of these guys going into the fight with Bud, they said they was 100%. Kell Brooks said he was 100%. Sean Porter said he was 100%. Errol Spence said he was 100%. After the fight, when they get dominated, then they come up with the excuses. Sean Porter had a hip injury. Sean Porter had a hip injury. Sean Porter had a hip injury. Errol Spence had an eye injury, had a rib injury. Terence Crawford is the only fighter in history when he fights a guy. Before the fight, the guy says he's 100%, but after the fight, the guy has a million excuses. That's crazy. You know, I think it was like that for Floyd Mayweather as well. Like, going into the fight, these dudes was like 100% after the Floyd Mayweather fight. Probably some bullshit popped up. But it's crazy how that's happening for Crawford. You know, people got so many excuses. It's like that for Floyd too. That's what I'm saying. The comparison is like almost identical. You know, it's just that Floyd had a better path to a bigger bag because he had so much more names in his time. And he went through so many weight classes. Crawford's career was cut short because he was waiting on Errol Spence fight. It was cut short because Errol Spence want to have a car accident, want to be drinking, smoking, doing coke, doing all kinds of stuff he's not supposed to be doing. So he was able to cut Terence Crawford's career short because of that. He prolonged the fight for all those years, and Crawford had to wait. You know, and now he's trying to do the waiting game again. He got Crawford on the sidelines waiting for him, which is not cool, y'all. Trying to cut the man's career short again. The man is 36 years old. He wants to keep winning belts. He wants to become undisputed again. And Earl got this man locked in a contract, telling the world he has an eye injury. If he really wanted the rematch, he would have got that eye injury taken care of before he went on vacation. He went on vacation for damn near 6 months, waited a whole year to get your eye fixed. Shit don't make sense, bro. It's unbelievable. It's uncalled for. It's not cool how Earl's moving. Earl needs to come back out and tell the public he was trolling. He got hacked. Because at first I thought he got hacked. Because it don't make sense, all the bullshit he was saying. This is the same guy that was saying he was going to break this man. He said, I'm going to break him. I'm going to break him mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You told us everything you was going to do. You went in there, you ain't do none of that shit. You didn't land no jabs, no body shots, nothing. You didn't break nothing but your eye, and your own rib got broken. Disgusting behavior from Errol Spence. But anyway, the fight with Danny. This is a quote from Danny. I'm going to read it. He said, what did he say? He said, me and Terence is a big fight. We have history. I feel like he needs somebody like me. And that's what I was just saying. He do need somebody like Danny. You know, like I told y'all, if we look at Canelo Alvarez's resume and we really sit there and look at it, Canelo went after the big names fighters, the guys with the big names. You understand what I'm saying? They were past their prime, and we all know this. But when you look at his resume, just because you see the name, you're like, whoa, I know that guy, I know that guy, I know that guy. But if Crawford goes and he fights guys like Boots and this guy or that guy, and then when you look at his resume, what if Boots doesn't go on to become something bigger than what he is right now? I'm just saying, in general, what if he doesn't? He has a up ceiling, he has a high ceiling, but what if he doesn't? Then he'll be a no name on Crawford's resume. Why not Crawford get the guys with the names now, like Canelo did? Canelo strategically went after guys with big names, whether past their prime or not. Canelo still went after them. He like, man, I'm going after these guys. I'm going after guys with names. I don't want to fight nobody that don't have a name. And that's what Canelo Alvarez did. And at this point in Terence Crawford's career, a fight with Danny Garcia makes a lot of sense. If the Errol Spence fight is not happening, I'm all for it. Put that fight on pay-per-view. I'll buy it. I want to see if Bud can be the first guy to stop Danny. A healthy guy. 100% healthy. You know what I'm saying? Never been stopped before. Let's see if Bud can close the show. Anyway, it's your boy No Credit. I'm out.